Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Thank you all for stopping by to hang out with me today. I am so excited. I know you guys are excited for this one too. We are live all over the place, mostly on Twitch. So thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Please let me know if the music or my mic or anything is too loud. Hey Warhammer Kid, what's going on? I've been looking forward to this all week as well. Gotta stay hydrated. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Spooky Libra. What's going on? We got all of these people. Yo, Hamburger Boogie. That's a great name. Awesome. Can't hear but vibing. Hey, Trey, what's going on? I see you over on Instagram. We're also all on YouTube too. Everything is going splendid, but don't tell Twitch. Turned 25, can't think of a better way to hang out with fellow D&D lovers. Hey, happy birthday, thank you so much. New arrival to Threads, I saw your post. Hey, thank you so much, Spooky Libra, I appreciate it. It's a Star Wars reference. Oh man, I wish I understood it. I like Star Wars. Oh well, it happens. I don't have to understand everything. Happy birthday, Ace of Shades. We're gonna give you some stars. There you go, happy birthday. That's so awesome. Thank you so much for spending time. I appreciate it. It's the name of the crew gave to the Millennium Falcon before it was called that. Ah, that's cool. Ooh, third. We got first, second, and third. Awesome. And you can also check in as well. And then, yeah, so what we're doing today is, there we go. We're gonna be taking a look at, yeah, so checking in also gets, so Trim, you see in chat, Trim is I made a D&D character with chat, and so they're at level 1 right now. Every time you check in, or first, second, or third, Trim gets XP, and then whenever we hit the XP totals in the rules, we'll level up him together. So the more you check in, the more you do. Yeah, see, we only got 67 HP. Hey VLVont, thank you so much for checking in. That's awesome. First time check-ins? Yeah, let's go. So yeah, it was really fun doing that live stream. Hey Jason, what's going on? Yeah. It's pretty cool, yeah. So every time you check in on Twitch, every time you claim first, second, or third, Trim the Ranger gains XP. Right now we're at 233 XP total, and we need 67 XP until we get Ranger level 2. So it's gonna be super fun. I like it. And I even made a I think I have a gotcha. Whoo! Oh, that was great. Thank you for starting off our thanks for starting off our stream with a Rickroll. That was great. I kind of forgot about that. Oh man. Oh, that was great. Oh, we have fun. We have fun. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yep, everything is, no, I need that. I need that. There we go. And we're all good. Cool. Alright, that was pretty funny. So, oh, it's available now? So they did another, like, kind of, it's not really a starter set, but it is, like, a whole, like, box of stuff. That's all, Stranger Things themed, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I have, like, an hour left of episode 4. yeah, I've been watching Thursday nights when I can. I'm really excited about the new subclasses in these 2 Forgotten Realms books that are coming up. These books actually look really cool. Oh, and they're giving us part of the art right now? Ooh, so we have College of the Moon Bard, we have a Knowledge Domain Cleric, we have a Banneret Fighter, Oath of the Noble Genie Paladin, Winter Walker Ranger? Whoa. Hey, thank you so much, Hamburger Boogie. I appreciate you. Knowledge Cleric. Okay, Banneret Fighter. That's super cool. Yo, that looks like Taln from Stormlight. Oath of the Noble Genies. Elements. Okay. Winter Walker. Oh, yo, he's sledding like that? That's so cool. That's so like Zelda. That's such Link. I love it. This is so cool. Scion of the 3? The Dead 3? Oh, Bane, Ball, and Merkel? That's cool. That's totally Baldur's Gate inspired for sure. And Spellfire Sorcery? Oh yeah, this is the one that, because they're introducing circle casting, which I'm really excited because I like, the Wheel of Time has like circle casting in the books, and I think that's super cool. Blade Singer Wizard, cool, bringing that back, that's awesome. Man, I really wish they did another, that's that one, I wish they did one subclass for each. Like, how can you not have one subclass for each class? But then, also, there is Adventures in Faerun. The Adventures in Faerun book has, there's like so much stuff in it. No, here we go. A gazetteer of 5 different settings. It's gonna be like the Greyhawk part in the new DMG, and then for 5 different places, there's more than 50 adventures that are going to be really similar in style to the ones in the Dungeon Master's Guide. How like a couple of them are just like one column, and then there's a couple of them that are like a page or a little bit longer. So there's going to be more than 50 adventures like that, which is super cool. A bunch of new monsters and stat blocks, an intro adventure, magic items, and what I think is really cool, more bastions for each of these different settings that they're putting out. And then also, for the players one, there's new spells, factions, renown and a primer on all the gods, new feats and backgrounds, regional equipment. That's really cool. So, what? Yeah, they really stepped up on the art. Whoa! That's so cool. Mo bastions, mo problems? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Let me see, player's handbook. And now, we're just doing the subclasses. That's all. We're not looking at the class features. Don't care about that. This is just the subclass stuff. So we have, the first one is Barbarian Path of the Berserker. Channel Rage into Violent Fury. Did you know Berserker translates to bear shirt? I think I heard that somewhere. It translates to bear shirt. So I thought that was kind of cool. So we have Frenzy. Well, if you use Reckless Attack while your rage is active, you deal extra damage. To determine the extra damage, roll a number of d6s equal to your rage damage bonus and add them together. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. What is rage damage? Starts at +2, then it goes to 3, and then 4. Okay, so that's not bad. It's +2 for 8 levels. That's kind of a long time, but still. But that's pretty sweet. So we have Frenzy, Mindless Rage. While your rage is active, you're immune to Charmed and Frightened. Alright. If you enter rage while charmed or frightened, it ends on you. That's cool. Retaliation. When you take damage from a creature that is within 5 feet of you, you can take a reaction to make a melee attack against that creature using a weapon or unarmed strike. What? Oh. That's... I don't know. I don't like... This doesn't do that much for me. These are cool. The Mindless Rage and the Frenzy, I like. The Retaliation, meh. Intimidating Presence. As a bonus action, you can strike terror into others with your menacing presence and primal power. 30-foot emanation. Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a creature is frightened for a minute. Okay. That's pretty cool. But level 14? I don't know. And that's the Berserker. I feel like this gets it. This gets the Berserker. And so does this, but like at level 14, that's weird. So what do you think, y'all? I have the tier rank list here. I made all of these myself. Berserker. I would say an A. I was thinking A, or I don't know if I can put it A. A B. Like it's for sure at least a B. Is it an A? Might be. Have you played a Berserker before? Well, did you use these other things like retaliation? How often did Mindless Rage come up? Mo Bastions, no problems. Okay, so we'll put it at mostly back and forth, but I'm here. Hey, Honey Mocha, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Berserker Barbarian. I don't know. I don't think I like enough of the features to give it an A. Yes, I do, and in some ways you can do very powerful combinations. Okay, so the Frenzy. And how many attacks do you get as a barbarian? You get a bunch, right? Do you get extra attack? Reckless, extra? Or is it only... You only get 2 attacks? Yeah, okay. Alright. But level 10? I guess, okay, alright. But, yeah. Hey, thank you so much, Crimson Shadow, for following. Let's go, woohoo! Appreciate you. I think they changed it. Yeah, well, I mean, we're looking at this is the 5.5. Well, let's go. Thank you so much. You get stars. Dude, what, is the beep too loud when someone does that? I can't, let me know. Okay. I see the merit of these things all together now. I'm gonna move it up to an A. But I can see like together, like this retaliation and the frenzy, I think does a really good job of the like fury of like when yeah, they use the word fury here when they think when I think of a berserker. Sweet. All right, Path of the Wild Heart. Kin to animals. These barbarians learn magical means to communicate with animals, and their rage heightens their connection as it fills them with spiritual might. So you get at level 3 Beast Sense and Speak with Animals as rituals only. Beast Sense is a 2nd level spell. That's cool. Speak with Animals, cool. And then also get Bear, Eagle, or Wolf. While Rage is active, you have resistance to every damage except Force, Necrotic, Psychic, Radiant. Okay. So then that adds like the elements. You also get immune to like elemental damage essentially. Eagle, when you activate your rage, you can take the disengage and dash actions as part of that bonus action. Ooh. While your rage is active, you can take a bonus action to take both of those actions. Whoa. That's... wow. Well, Wolf, while your rage is active, your allies have advantage on attack rolls against any enemy of yours within 5 feet of you. That, like, reverse pack tactics thing? That's really cool. Okay. Aspect of the Wilds. You gain one of the following options. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can change one of your choices. Oh, no, hold on. Okay, I thought you only got one of these, like, permanently. Every time you rage, you can choose one of these. What? Wow. So Owl is Dark Vision for 60 feet. Panther, you get a climb speed. Salmon, you get a swim speed. Okay, that's sick. Commune with nature. You commune with nature spirits 3 miles around you? Okay. Settlements, portals. Yo, that's so cool. That's really cool. I like that a lot. That's a really fun spell. Holy cow. I want to make a list of like role play spells or like spells that can be used as like a part of an adventure. Does that make sense? So then level 14, Power of the Wilds. Whenever you activate your rage, you gain one of the following options of your choice. While your rage is active, you have fly speed, equal to your speed. Lion, while your rage is active, any enemies within 5 feet of you have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you. Or another barbarian who has this option active. Wow. Ram, while your rage is active, you can cause a large or smaller creature to have the prone condition when you hit it with a melee attack. Alright. This is... but these two are really cool. Found my next character. Yeah, that... oh no. Looks like a really cool... personally, I would say S tier. Yeah, this is S tier, for sure. like the fact that you can pick these so often, like on a rage or on a long rest, is like really, really strong. This seems kind of redundant when you have weapon masteries, but then I guess this gives you a way to have another weapon mastery, I guess you could say. Yeah, this is for sure S tier. I would like to play one of these. I would love to play one of these. That looks sick. What was it called again? Wild Heart Barbarian? Yeah, S tier for sure, for sure. There we go. Rage of the Wilds. Okay. World Tree. See, I have a world tree in my world, in my like homebrew world that I made, so this better be good. Vitality of the tree. When you activate your rage, you get temporary HP. I think once it becomes like helpful at like level 10, because like 10 HP, like I consider 10 HP to be like one thing of damage, you know? So like anything less than that, I feel is that's just how I think of it in my head. Life-giving force. At the start of each of your turns while your rage is active, you can give another creature temporary hit points within 10 feet of yourself. Does that include yourself? Are you within 10 feet of yourself? I guess so. Rage damage bonus? Okay. I mean, that's an average of like 7 if you start with 2d6, so that's not bad. But like, I think it is that you can give it to yourself. Branches of the tree. Whenever a creature you see starts to turn within 30 feet of you, you can take a reaction to summon spectral branches of the world tree around it. The target must succeed on the strength saving throw or be teleported to an unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of yourself. After the target teleports, you can reduce its speed to 0 until the end of the current turn. Okay. That doesn't... Talking D&D? Yeah, Mitchell, what's going on? That's weird. So it only lasts for like your turn. Okay. You can only reduce the speed to 0 for like your turn. So that doesn't really make sense, but whatever. During your turn, your reach is 10 feet greater with any melee weapon that's heavy or versatile. As tendrils of the world tree extend from you, when you hit with such a weapon, you can activate push or topple in addition to a different mastery property. I've never played, but my son plays and he loves it. Awesome, that's so cool. You should play with him sometime. It's very fun. It can be a very fun family thing for sure. But also, I understand that not everyone's into it. Travel along the tree when you activate your rage. Right now we are ranking all of the different like subclasses that your character can have, so they're just like specialties within the various options that a character can be. When you activate your rage, and as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 60 feet. In addition, once per rage, you can increase the range of that teleport to 150 feet, and you can bring 6 people who are within 10 feet of you. So that's pretty cool. We play Magic the Gathering together, so that's probably enough for me. Yeah, that's awesome too. That's great. That's so cool that you play together. That's awesome. I like that. There's a bunch of D&D stuff in Magic the Gathering. There's a bunch of Magic the Gathering stuff in D&D. I think there's even more coming out. So. I have heard really fun stories of people having a D&D game with their family for like a holiday or a birthday or something. That can be really fun. Like a Christmas adventure with everybody. See the crazy things grandma might do. So how do we feel about this Path of the World tree? I think it's a kit of meh subclass. Yeah, I don't know. Is it C tier? Is this a standard? Yeah, I think it's okay. I feel like it could do more. It's like all of these things, they don't feel congruent, if that makes any sense. Is that the right word? They don't feel together. Says I meant yeah, meh. Yeah. I think so too. And like I said, I have a World Tree Barbarian in my D or C. I say C. It's not D. It's not like horrible. I don't think it's a never. I think it's I guess in my world I would have like only specific people could be this subclass, not because it's necessarily bad, but that's just because of the way I have things in my world. Sorry, the music's just too good. Can you hear it? Is it too loud, too quiet? Let me know. Alright, Path of the Zealots. So this is one that gets boons from a god or pantheon. So a divine barbarian. So we have Divine Fury. You can channel power into your strikes. The first creature you hit gets an extra 1d6 plus half your barbarian level. Necrotic or Radiant. Okay. You have a pool of 4 d12s that you can spend to heal yourself. As a bonus action, you regain all expended dice when you finish a long rest. The maximum number of dice increases by 1 when you reach barbarian levels 6, 12, and 17. Okay. That's cool. Fanatical Focus. If you fail a saving throw, you can re-roll it. Okay. With a bonus equal to your... As a bonus action, you unleash... So this in addition to the bonus you already get, I would say so. I think that's what their intention is. As a bonus action, you unleash a battle cry with divine energy. 10 creatures within 60 feet of you gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of your next turn. You can't use it again until you finish a long rest, or unless you expend a use of your rage to restore it. Okay. Rage of the Gods. When you activate your rage, you can assume the form of a divine warrior. Fly speed. Resistance to necrotic, psychic, radiant. Oh, you get all three. If when a creature within 30 feet of you would drop to 0, you can take a reaction to expend a use of your rage. Instead, to change the target hit points equal to your barbarian level. That's interessante. That's cool. Like, what if you just had S tier? I don't know if S tier. I'm definitely thinking A tier for sure. We said Wild Heart was S tier. Is this equal to Wild Heart? It might be. I don't know. Zealous Presence. Fanatical Focus. It's actually not. Is it S tier? I'm gonna put it at A tier. Alright, where is it? Zealous Barbarian. Okay, yeah. I can't. it's the Zealot Barbarian is definitely better than the Berserker. I can't have them on the same level. It's just that Wildheart Barbarian was so... But I think it would be cool to have, like, if you had, like, some barbarian monks at a world tree that were, like, world tree barbarians and a combo of Zealot barbarians, that would be kind of cool. I don't know about you. Where they at though? Okay, so that's all. That's the barbarian. Now we're going to bard. Bard subclasses. College of Dance. Oh, he's got a tattoo also. They did such a good job of, like, I think the art in this book, they did such a good job. Magical Dance. Okay, what do we got? While you aren't wearing armor or wielding a shield, you have advantage on charisma check that involves you dancing. Your base armor equals 10 plus your dexterity and charisma. When you expend a use of your bardic inspiration as part of an action, bonus action, or reaction, you can make one unarmed strike as a part of that. That's cool. Bardic damage, you can use dexterity instead of strength for the attack rolls of your unarmed strike. You deal bludgeoning damage equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration die plus your dexterity modifier instead of the strike's normal damage. Oh, that's cool. Inspiring moment. When an enemy you can see ends its turn within 5 feet of you, you can take a reaction and expend one use of your bardic inspiration to move up to half your speed. Then one ally of your choice within 30 feet of you can also move up to half their speed. None of this feature's movement provokes opportunity attacks. Okay. Tandem footwork. When you roll initiative, you can expend a bardic inspiration. You and each ally within 30 feet of you who can hear you or see you gains a bonus to initiative equal to the number rolled. Ooh. Hey, thank you, Warhammer Kid. Take care. Have a good one. That's pretty good. Leading evasion. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take half damage, you instead take no damage. You succeed, only half if you fail. If any creatures within 5 feet of you are making the same dexterity throw, you can share the benefit with them. And you can't do it if you're incapacitated. Okay. Alright, how is this? I do like some of these. Is this A tier? It's definitely B tier, like, for sure. Is this an A tier? I'm gonna start it at B. What did I say? This is a dance cleric? Where are you at? Dun, dun. There's so many. Dance bard, I mean. I don't know why I said dance cleric. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. That would be crazy. College of Glamour. Bards who study this magic weave threads of beauty and terror. That's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't even realize she was an elf. That's sick. Alright, Charm Person and Mirror Image. Okay. Immediately after you cast an enchantment or illusion spell, you can cause a creature within 60 feet of yourself to make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed or frightened. And you can do it on a long rest. Mantle of Inspiration. You can weave fey magic into a song or dance. As a bonus action, you can use a bardic inspiration. Choose a number of creatures. They get temporary hit points equal to 2 times the number rolled on the inspiration die. And they can use their reaction to move up to its speed without provoking effort. That's pretty good. Mantle of Majesty, command spell. We have as a bonus action, you cast command without expending a spell slot. And you take an unearthly appearance for 1 minute. You can cast command as a bonus action without expending a spell slot. Wow. Any creature charmed by you automatically fails its saving throw against the command you cast with this feature. Okay. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. Okay. Level 14, Unbreakable Majesty. As a bonus action, you can assume a magical, majestic presence for 1 minute. For the duration, whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll for the first time on a turn, the attacker must succeed on a charisma saving throw, or the attack misses instead, as the creature recoils from your majesty. And you can do that on a short or long rest. Okay. That's pretty good. Is command an enchantment spell? It is. That's cool. Okay. What we said, Dance Bard was B. Is this better than the Dance Bard? I'd say it's very similar. Like, these can be very powerful. Yeah, I'll put it as a B. The Glamour Bard. That Glam Bard, let's go. Here we are. College of Lore. Man, the art is just so good. Like, look at the detail on the clothing and everything. They did such a good job. College of Lore, proficiency with 3 skills of your choice. Cutting words. When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of yourself makes a damage roll or succeeds on an ability check or attack roll, you can take a reaction to expend 1 use of your bardic inspiration. Subtract the number rolled from the creature's roll, reducing the damage or potentially turning the success into a failure. Alright, that's kind of cool. Lore Bard is S tier. It's pretty good. Match at level 6. These spells can come from... Oh, that's right. And you can get Cleric, Druid, or Wizard spells. Whoa, yeah, this might be S tier. This is really good. Like, being able to grab the wizard spell list is very powerful. Like, for sure. And then we have College of Valor. Yo, this art is just so good. Let's see some little notes. Dun, dun, dun. What? Oh, okay. Well, I need to check something really quick. Alright. Lit. Da-na-na-na. Okay, cool. Back. Sorry about that. College of Valor are daring storytellers. That's cool. Oh, they travel to witness great events firsthand. That's super cool. I like that. You can use your wit to turn the tide of battle. A creature that has a bardic inspiration die from you can add the number to its AC. Okay. Or they can add it to the damage. Ooh, and then you gain proficiency with martial weapons and training with medium armor and shields. You can use a simple or martial weapon as a spellcasting focus. Ooh, that's cool. I like that a lot. Extra attack, you can attack twice. In addition, you can cast a cantrip that is a cast down. Battle magic? Ooh. I think this is A tier. Because I would like to play one of these. This is really cool. I want to play one of these. Look at this art. That's sick. A tier? I think so. Dun dun dun. Alright. Cleric. Cleric time. Cleric time. Look at all these different undead here. This is so cool. This definitely reminds me of a scene in Baldur's Gate. Like, for sure. Alright. Subclasses. Life domain. Positive energy. Healing. So you have Disciple of Life. Whenever you cast a spell that restores hit points to a creature, that creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell slot's level. Alright, that's pretty good. So they like go when you upcast, so that is nice, so that's nice. And then you also get, you always have these ready. Aid, Bless, Cure Wounds, Lesser Restoration, Mass Healing Word, Revivify, Aura of Life. Whoa! Death Ward, Greater Restoration, Mass Cure Wounds. That's sick! Alright, okay. Aid is one of my favorite spells. Like, people sleep on this spell. It increases your hit point maximum, like so good, by 5, and then you can upcast it. So what you do is, for like first time players, first level characters, that first adventure, have an NPC slap them with an aid spell to give them an extra 5 or 10 HP for 8 hours. You can have their HP maximum go up by 5 or 10 with a second or third level spell slot. It's so easy and is a nice like little role play thing to do in the beginning, because there are so many different ways you could do this. You could have them like cast the spell, you could have them drink some fancy water, you can do so many different things. It's a really fun spell to use for new players, new adventurers, beginning adventurers, all stuff like that. It's great. Let me see something once. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. You get all of this at 3rd level. As a magic action, you can use your channel divinity to evoke healing energy. Restore number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. Choose bloodied creatures within 30 feet of you and divide those hit points among them. This can restore a creature to no more than half its hit point maximum. Okay, that's really cool. Blessed Healer. Healing spells you cast on others heal you as well immediately after you cast a spell. With a spell slot that restores HP to one or more creatures other than yourself, you regain hit points equal to 2 plus the spell slot's level. That's awesome. When you would normally roll 1 or more hit die to restore hit points to a creature with a spell or channel ability, don't roll those dice for the healing. Use the highest number possible. For example, instead of restoring 2d6, you restore 12. Wow. Okay. I think A tier, because this is really having all these spells like that. What is this, life cleric? All right, where are you at? Here we are. A tier for sure. Light domain. Fire and revelation? Yo, that's wild. Gods of truth, vigilance, beauty, insight, renewal. So you get life cleric, #1 cleric. Yeah. So you're a life cleric? So have you been doing blessed healer, Honey Mocha? Yes, you have. You just started doing that. But I don't think you've done preserve life yet, have you? I can't believe you have all of these spells just slapping around. Yeah, we talked about it last session, yeah. Burning Hands, Fairy Fire, Scorching Ray, See Invisibility. Ooh. Daylight, Fireball, Arcane All, Eye, Wall of Fire, Flame Strike, Scrying. Ooh. As a magic action, Magical Darkness is dispelled. Hey, that's pretty cool. Preserve Life, I haven't tried because it's super specific. Yeah, it is pretty specific. Warding Flare, when a creature that you can see within 30 feet of yourself makes an attack roll, you can give him disadvantage. Oh, Wisdom modifier per long rest? That's cool. You regain all uses on Warding Flare on a shorter long rest. You can give the target of the triggering attack. Whoa, cool. That's cool. You can give them temporary HP. I like that a lot. As a magic action, you can cause yourself to emit an aura of sunlight that lasts for a minute. You emit bright light, 60-foot radius. That's a lot. Enemies in the light have disadvantage on saving throws against your Radiance of the Dawn and any spell that deals fire or radiant damage. Ooh. Hey Johnny, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. What's Radiance of the Dawn? Ah. That's cool. That's really cool. All right. What do you think? I don't know if it's as good as the Life Cleric. This is light. I'm gonna put it at B. Johnny Fireheart. You've only checked in 4 times? I'm just kidding. That's great. That's amazing that you have. Where are we at? Okay. Trickery Domain. We all know who this is. Make mischief and challenge authority. Magic action. You can choose yourself or a willing creature to have advantage on stealth checks. Checking in as a 4th. Let's go. Checking in as 4th. Yeah, that's awesome. And then you get Charm Person, Disguise Self, Invisibility, Pass Without Trace, Hypnotic Pattern, Non-Detection? That's cool. There's a level 3 spell, Confusion, Dimension Door, Dominate Person, Modify Memory, okay. Invoke Duplicity. You can use Channel Divinity to make a copy of yourself. Gonna take a break in 5 minutes when an ad plays. The illusion is animated. Mimics your expressions and gestures. You can cast spells through it. When you and your illusion are within 5 feet of a creature that can see the illusion, you have advantage on attack rolls. As a bonus action, you can move the illusion up to 30 feet. Okay, that's cool. Level 6, Trickster's Transposition. You can also teleport. Ooh, whoa. The illusion of your invoked duplicity has grown more powerful. Alright. When you and your allies make attack rolls against a creature within 5 feet of the illusion, the attack rolls have advantage. When the illusion ends, your creature within 5 feet of it regains a number of hit points equal to your cleric level. Okay. This is medium, I think. Where are we at? Trickery Cleric? I think this might be a B. No, I'm gonna do this. I don't think it's as bad as that World Tree. That makes a lot more sense. In War Domain, Inspire Valor, and Smite Foes. You can expend a Channel Divinity to give a plus 10 bonus. Wow. Your connection, you get Guiding Bolt, Magic Weapon, Shield of Faith, Spiritual Weapon, Crusader's Mantle, Spirit Guardians, Fire Shield, Freedom of Movement, Hold Monster, Steel Wind Strike. Yo, this is pretty sick. Oh my god, the art in this is so good. War Priest, you can use a bonus action. Oh. Bonus, you can make one attack with a weapon or unarmed strike. Okay, that's nice. Shield of Faith or Spiritual Weapon without a spell slot. And no concentration. Wow. And then you gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. I don't know, this feels weak. I feel like I liked the 2014 version better. But I'm not comparing. War Cleric. Is this... I think it's a B. Yeah. I think that's what we're going with. Awesome. Just look at this art, it's so good. Druid subclass, Circle of the Land. And you get a choice between arid, polar, temperate, or tropical. Wow. That's crazy. Fireball? Sleet Storm? Yo. This is wild. Okay. Stinking... Oh my god. Lance Aid. You can use a wild shape to make a sphere of flowers and thorns. Okay. Natural recovery. You cast a spell without a spell slot? Oh, and then you get like an arcane recovery, but it's natural recovery? Oh. I like that a lot. Resistance, immune to poison, resistance to damage. Okay. Nation Sanctuary as a magic action. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Half cover. Nature's Ward. Yeah, that's kind of lit, actually. Alright, I'm I'm giving, what was that, Land Druid? We're giving that an A. And we're gonna go on break right now, so thank you so much everybody for stopping by and hanging out with me. I'm gonna BRB, and you should also stretch and get some water and stuff too. Thank you so much. I'm going to be right back. Yahoo! Hey, we're back. A dinosaur story. Let's go. How are we all doing today? this is great. Okay, so let's pick up where we were. We are tier ranking all of the D&D 2024 subclasses, and we're just getting started. So we got Druid. I just did Druid Circle of the Land, gave that an A. Let's go Circle of the Moon. Man, I just really love the art. Oh, look, a little frog. Okay. Circle of the Moon spells. So, circle forms. The maximum challenge rating for the form equals your Druid level divided by 3. Armor class, until you leave the form, your AC equals 13 plus your Wisdom modifier. Temporary hit points, you gain number of temporary hit points equal to 3 times your Druid level. Okay. You get Cure Wounds, Moonbeam, Starry Wisp. You can cast them in wild shape form. Okay. While in wild shape, you get each of your attacks in wild shape can deal its normal damage or radiant. You can add Wisdom to your con saves. Okay. You can magically transport yourself in Moonlight. Ooh, you can do this Wisdom times per day. Long Rest. Level 2 spell slot. Power of the Moon suffuses you. Deal an extra 2d8 damage. You can also... Shared Moonlight can do that with another person. That's nice. So, how are we feeling about this? Land was A. I want to move land up to S, and Moon Druid is going to A. Some of these are really, like, these temporary hit points, this armor, like, this is really strong, as well as, like, the teleportation and, like, changing it to radiant damage and stuff like that is really good. Circle of the Sea. Get Fog Cloud, Gust of Wind, Ray of Frost, Shatter, Thunderwave, Lightning Bolt, Water Breathing. You get some pretty good spells. You can expend to use a Wild Shape to Ocean Spray around you for 10 minutes. Con save or take cold damage. Number of d6 is equal to your Wisdom modifier. That's okay. The size of the emanation created by your Wrath of the Sea increases to 10 feet. Oh, whoa. Stormborn, Wrath of the Sea, more benefits. You gain a fly speed and your resistance to cold, lightning, and thunder? Wait, what? Instead of manifesting the emanation, you can manifest it around another creature? What? Ooh, you can do it around. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Holy cow. Is that... That's definitely A tier for sure. Yo, this Druid is a strong class. Wow. Circle of the Stars. Yo, Star Map. Guidance and Guiding Bolt. Alright, you have a map, starry form. And you get a constellation. You get... You get to make an extra ranged spell attack. Whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points, you can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your Wisdom modifier. intelligence or wisdom check or con saving throw to maintain concentration. You can, if you roll a 9 or lower, treat it as a 10. Okay, Cosmic Omen. Whenever creature, you can Tract. Constellations of your starting form improve. I don't know, I think this is a B. I don't this one was a little more not as great. I think. Am I have to make this bigger? Like holy cow. Presentation mode? There we go. There we go. Oh no, you can't see it. Normal view. There we go. Boom, 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 ba. On to fighter. 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 Subclasses. Battle Master. So you get 3 maneuvers. You get superiority dice. You get a bunch of maneuvers. Holy cow! Then so you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maneuvers. Holy cow! Wait, up to level 15. Holy cow! Okay, superiority dice. Student of War. Okay, you get a skill and an artisan tool, which is nice. Know your enemy. Immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities. Okay. And you can do it once a long rest. Superiority becomes a D10. Wow. Once per turn, you can... Okay. Ultimate combat superiority becomes a D12. Wow. Okay, and then those are all the... to me, this is an S tier class. Like, I really like this one. I think Battle Master Fighter is a really good. It's like, to me, it's the fighter's fighter. You know? Like, if you want, I'm glad there's been at least one in each one that's like, yo, this subclass is fuego. Champion. All right, this is the standard D&D subclass that people start with. We have, you get a critical hit on a 19 or 20, advantage on initiative, and athletics checks. And then when you scroll a critical hit, you can move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. You get another fighting style. You get inspiration whenever you start your turn without it. Wow. Attack rolls with weapons and unarmed strikes are now 18, 19, 20. Advantage on death saving throws. 18, 19, 20 is a crit. Start each of your turns. You regain hit points equal to 5 plus your con modifier if you are bloodied and have at least 1 hit point. Oh, wow. Is this S tier or is this A tier? This might be S tier also. Like, was it always like this? This is a pretty good class. I like this. Holy cow. I think it's A tier. I don't think it's S tier. Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight. I really like the art on this one. I know I keep saying that, but the spear and then the spell energy, that's pretty sick. So you get spell casting. And you become like a third caster. I don't know what this is. This is wild. But you only get first, second, third, and fourth level spells. War bond over a short rest with a weapon. Once you've bonded a weapon to yourself, you can't be disarmed unless you're incapacitated. You can summon it as a bonus action, causing it to teleport instantly to your hand. You can have 2 bonded weapons, but only summon 1 at a time. War magic, when you take an attack action on your turn, you can place one of the actions with a casting of one of your wizard cantrips that has a casting time of an action. That's cool. Eldritch Strike. You learn how to make your weapon strikes undercut a creature's ability to withstand your spells. That creature has disadvantage on the next saving throw. Okay. When you use your action surge, you can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Oh. Whoa. Improved war magic? Wow. Okay. Whoa. That's really good. Also, because spellcasting is very powerful. Let's go with, we're gonna go with A. Wow, this is pretty good. Doom, doom. Okay, Psy Warrior. They get energy dice. Which go all the way up to a D12. That's pretty cool. But you can make a protected field. You can do extra force damage. You can move stuff telekinetically. Let's see. As a bonus action, you gain fly speed equal to twice your speed until the end of the current turn. Short or long rest. Telekinetic thrust. When you deal damage, you can force the target to push the target prone or transport them. Okay. Guarded Mind, resistant to psychic damage. If you're charmed or frightened, you can end the effect. Ooh, Bulwark of Force. You can shield yourself and others with telekinetic force. Half cover. Telekinetic Master. You always have telekinesis prepared. You can make 1 attack with a weapon as a bonus action. Long rest. I think this is also, I don't know, I think this is a B. It's kind of meh. Like, it does a bunch of the same things Battle Master Fighter does, but just like with a different like spin on it, you know? But that's just me. Okay, monk subclasses. Hand of Harm, once per turn. Oh wait, Warrior of Mercy. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with unarmed strike, you can use a focus point to deal necrotic damage. Hand of Healing, you can use a focus point to heal somebody. You get Insight and Medicine and Proficiency with Herbalism kit. You can poison people. Oh, and then you can also heal them. Blind, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned. In addition, when you... What? Yo, Flurry of Healing and Harm, that's pretty good. Hand of Ultimate Mercy. Whoa. Hey, wow, you can just bring people back at level 17? Okay, what is this? Hand of Harm, Hand of Healing. When you use Flurry of Blows, you can replace each of them with Hand of Healing. Okay. So then, yeah, is this... Whew, this is tough. Is this... Oh, that's not the mercy. I'm gonna give it a B. Warrior of the Shadow. Dun dun dun. Let's see. Expend 1 focus point to cast darkness. You can see within the spell's area. You get dark vision to 60 feet. You know, minor illusion. Shadow step. And then you can have advantage on the next melee attack. When you use shadow step. Hey, that's pretty good. Holy cow. And then Cloak of Shadows, and then as a bonus action you can make another strike. That's really good. As a magic action, you can expend 3 focus points to shroud yourself with shadows. You get invisible, partially incorporeal, and you can use Flurry of Blows without expending any focus points. That's crazy. That's nuts. Shadow Monk. That also feels like a B. I just really don't feel any of these other like abilities or powers. Warrior of the Elements. Bum ba da no. Dun dun bum dun dun bum dun dun bum. Elemental Attunement. You can spend a focus point to imbue yourself with elemental energy. Your reach is an extra 10 feet. Then you can do acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. That's really cool. Then you can push them away. You know, the elementalism spell. That's really cool. Elemental burst. Whoa. 3 rolls of your martial arts die? Wow, that's a lot. Stride of the Elements. When your elemental attunement is active, you have a fly speed and a swim speed. Whoa. Wow. You gain resistance to one of the following: acid, cold, fire, or lightning. When you use Step of the Wind, your speed increases by 20 feet. Ooh, whoa. What? Okay, and then you like do this extra damage when you run by them? Okay. Bum bum bum. Let's see. This A tier, S tier? Not S tier, I think it's A tier. This is it's a pretty good monk. Then Warrior of the Open Hand. Open hand technique. When you hit a creature with your flurry of blows, you can impose one of the following effects. Target can't make opportunity attacks. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed. Or you can topple. Okay, that's cool. Wholeness of body. You gain the ability to heal yourself. As a bonus action, you can reroll your martial arts die. You regain a number of hit points equal. Okay. Fleet step. When you take a bonus action other than Step of the Wind, you can also use Step of the Wind immediately after that bonus action. Whoa! You gain the ability to set up lethal vibrations. When you hit a creature with unarmed strike, you can use 4 focus points. When you end the vibrations, the target must make a con saving throw, taking 10d12 force damage. Whoa. That's crazy. What? I don't... This is a B. No, I don't like this. Is a C. This could be done better. This needs to be reworked. This is kind of messed up. And then they put an Asian lady. That's kind of messed up too. That's a little that's like what? But here we are for the first half. We did a pretty good job today. Like not too bad. So what we're gonna do is so next week we're going to be taking a look at, it's gonna be our after Halloween stream. We're gonna take a look at this game called Run from the Dark. It is a folk horror role-playing game. We're gonna take a look at it together. We'll make a character, like look at the rules, all the stuff. It looks really cool. I've been reading it the past couple of days, and I really like that there's a lot of different ways to make your character, like all the different classes and stuff, and like where you're from is like really interesting. And then like the map is really cool, and there's definitely, oh, you can't see it. The map is really cool, and you can there's information on all of these different places. And it's really like think Shadow Dark but harsher. More shadow, more dark. Yeah, it's gonna be super cool. I'm really excited for us to take a look, and then the week after that we'll finish our ranking. I just wanted to do the first half today, and then in a couple of weeks we'll do the second half. So thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. It was a really fun stream. I love doing these rankings and stuff with you. So yeah, I will see you all again in the future. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. Good luck with your next session. I believe in you. See you in the future.